Something inside the candy from Five Nights at Freddy's is definitely not sugar. Last month, I was working the night shift at a local arcade when I stumbled upon a vintage Freddy Fazbear candy dispenser in the storage room. It looked ancient, covered in dust and rust, but the candy inside was still perfectly preserved. My manager told me to throw it away, but curiosity got the better of me. I took it home and decided to try one piece. The candy was a weird purple color and tasted metallic, almost like pennies. But here's where it gets disturbing. After eating it, I started having vivid nightmares about animatronics walking around my house. The dreams felt so real that I could smell the musty arcade air and hear the mechanical whirring of their joints. Each night, the nightmares escalated. The animatronics would get closer to my bed, their glowing eyes boring into me while that creepy music box melody played in the background. On the fifth night, I woke up to find purple stains on my pillow and my teeth felt loose. When I looked in the mirror, my reflection showed someone else staring back. Someone with hollow eyes and a twisted smile, just like the animatronics. Panic surged through me and I threw the candy dispenser away immediately, desperate to rid myself of whatever curse it had inflicted. But the nightmares didn't stop. My coworkers started avoiding me, saying I looked different, sickly, as if something was consuming me from the inside. The worst part? I still craved that metallic taste, as if something deep within me was calling for more. Then came the twist. One evening, while I was researching the arcade's history online, I stumbled upon a chilling article. It detailed the unsolved case of several missing children from the 1980s, all last seen near the arcade. As I read further, I discovered that the candy dispenser had been found at the site of one of the disappearances, rumored to have been used as a lure by the animatronic characters to attract unsuspecting kids. Suddenly, everything clicked. The nightmares, the cravings, the hollow reflection, they weren't just dreams. They were memories. Memories of the children who had vanished, their spirits trapped within the animatronics, seeking revenge or perhaps just a way to be remembered. I realized that with each piece of candy I consumed, I was not just tasting something sinister. I was becoming a part of their story, a vessel for their anguish. In a panic, I rushed back to the arcade, determined to destroy the dispenser once and for all. But when I arrived, the arcade was closed, the lights flickering ominously. As I approached the door, I heard laughter, childlike, echoing through the empty halls. It was then that I understood. The animatronics were no longer just figments of my imagination. They were real and they were waiting for me. As I turned to leave, a chilling thought crossed my mind. What if I was never meant to escape? What if the candy was just the beginning, and I was